At 20, I thought I had all the time in the world. 40 seemed like a distant land I'd never reach. But here I am, 40 years old, and looking back, there are some things I wish someone had told me, things that could have saved me a lot of time, money, and heartache. If you're in your 20s, listen closely because you have an opportunity to do things differently, to avoid the mistakes I made, and to set yourself up for a future you can't even imagine yet. When I was 25, I was more focused on looking rich than actually being rich. I fell into the trap of trying to keep up with my friends, new cars, expensive vacations, fancy dinners. It felt good at the time, like I was living the life I was supposed to. But those credit card bills kept piling up. I was constantly juggling debt payments, robbing Peter to pay Paul, and barely saving anything. I wish I had known back then that wealth isn't about how you look, it's about what you own. But the real question is, why did I fall for it? It took me years to realize that I was trading my future for short-term pleasure. Every dollar I spent was a dollar I could have invested, a dollar that could have been earning me more. I'm telling you this now because I know it's easy to justify the little luxuries, but what if, instead of impressing people who wouldn't even remember me years later, I had put that money to work? Imagine where I'd be now if I'd started investing just a small portion of my income at 25. The suspense lies in how much time you actually have, time to let your money grow or time to watch it slip away. Another hard lesson I learned was the cost of not pursuing multiple income streams. For a long time, I relied on one job, one paycheck, believing that climbing the corporate ladder was the only path to success. But as the years went by, I saw that ladder wasn't as stable as I thought. What I didn't understand was that the truly wealthy don't rely on a single source of income. They diversify. They invest. They start businesses. They find ways to make money work for them. Ask yourself, what would happen if you lost your job tomorrow? Are you prepared, or would you be scrambling? And then, there's the mindset that you can always catch up later. I kept telling myself that I'd get serious about saving and investing once I was making more money, once I'd paid off my debts, once life was a little less chaotic. But here's the catch. Later never comes. There's always another bill, another unexpected expense, another reason to put off taking your finances seriously. The reality is, the earlier you start, the more time you have for compound interest to do its magic. Waiting is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Now, I'm not saying it's too late for me, it's not. But at 40, I'm playing catch-up, working twice as hard to make up for lost time. You, on the other hand, have the advantage of time. Don't squander it. If you're in your 20s, you have a golden opportunity to set yourself up for life. Avoid the trap of lifestyle inflation, diversify your income, and start investing now, even if it's just a little. Your future self will thank you. I'm here to tell you that you don't need to make the same mistakes I did. You have a chance to grow up rich, to make the smart choices now that will pay off massively later. The real question is, will you take it?